check. Okay, there we go. Good to go. Check, check, 1, 2. Good to go. Check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Nothing's coming through. Check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Yeah, yeah. Check, check, 1, 2. I see some activity there. Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, check. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Check, check, check. Check, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2. Good. Awesome.
All the way through now.
All right.
We're in.
Those will keep you
Sound check. We'll get your equipment all warmed up for you. Good. You ready? Yeah, caught up down there. That's cool, man. I'm gonna go hit the bathroom too. And I think we're good to go. Video's through, audio's through, we're streaming. So all we gotta do is produce an awesome game. We're good to go.
You got the best cameraman in the business.
I got the best announcer too, so I think
Hopefully.
we're set.
Hopefully.
Got a rookie on the production syndicate though.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Sure.
All good.
All right, cool.
All right.
Definitely gonna need a paperweight.
Say what now?
Definitely gonna need a paperweight.
I use my cell phone and stuff a lot. Hold on, I might have something.
Yeah, I use a cell phone.
You know where I got the idea from? There's a old, maybe a 2-year-old commercial. It's a cell phone commercial. It's an iPhone commercial, I think. They're talking about the BlackBerry. He's like, oh, shoot. It's a paperweight. I got a roll of tape. Yeah. You need
That should
more
be
than
good.
one?
That should be good with this. Should be.
Let me get a small piece of that real quick. Some old tripod legs.
How you doing? Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, did either of you two speak to Sherry Lynn today, or at all?
Briefly, when she was on her way to Lamar County.
I didn't know if she gave the check to anybody or anything like that.
I haven't seen her, no. I spoke to her. Wanted to make sure I had my verbiage correct at the gate. Got the wrong verbiage. Down on the ground, down on the ground.
Oh, no.
She's like, you getting there pretty early, they shouldn't sweat you. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Damn.
Glad I was able to suck her old chain. New badge.
Yeah.
I've been having difficulties getting one. I'm talking about, like, this is my old Comcast work badge. I don't even work for them anymore, but I kept the badge, so I added the two to make it look even more efficient.
Just like, okay, come on
I'm with Comcast, here filming. You're gonna deny me? This is gonna be on Comcast on demand. Really,
Right.
you're gonna do this?
Right.
All right, come on in. Yeah, I thought so.
Exactly.
Last week, what did I do? Last week, he emailed himself, but he put the athletic director's name and I think assistant athletic director or something like that on a piece of paper. It's like, yeah, we got cleared from the athletic director's signature. It's like, yeah, come on in.
Cool.
I'm like, wow.
I haven't had trouble all year with
Yeah.
at all. So
Lucky man.
yeah, thankful for that, I guess.
I've known him 3-4 years and seen everything. I said, police pulling me over, step over here for me. You see your ID? Well, you never know these days. Really?
Trying to feel
Rockdale County.
Right. Get over there. Was it for a football game? Or?
Yeah, in freaking August. Are you serious? Now, what is Jay's role exactly going to be?
As far as
He was asking to access information on the teams. I'm like, dude, I feel him. I don't do homework.
he
It's your job.
He's got the
He just got that. Yeah, he looked that up.
Oh well, yeah, he's good to go then.
Yeah.
That's all.
Come on.
Do a little bit.
A little bit of homework. 5 minutes.
That's all it really takes.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna be at these two teams, these regulars. That'll be good.
Right.
I would like to sit, but that's not gonna work.
Oh no, man, not tonight.
I usually stand every game anyway.
Every cameraman's dream is a running clock.
Yeah, of course. That's
In your favor, that's fine. You know, I'm neutral here.
That's
But a
everyone's
running
dream.
clock is my dream. That's what I want.
That's everyone's
Right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Sherry Lynn, like, you got done early. Yep, sure did.
Let's go.
Looking at the Glynn Academy teams, big boys.
Yeah. I was watching them over there warming up.
Yeah.
I guess 11's the quarterback. It's either 11 or 2. 2 is zipping the ball. It seems like 11 might be the starter. We'll see.
That's another thing I do like about it, though, going into a filming two teams I've never seen before. So it has the element of intrigue,
Right.
I guess.
What is the second computer for?
What is what?
The second computer for?
I guess that was what he did his homework on. I don't know. Oh, okay. I do too,
Oh, I got something to drink. I appreciate it.
No problem. Y'all got an extra? Got your water.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Welcome to Whitewater High School, home of the Wildcats. We'd like to thank you for attending tonight's game.
Jay, you didn't speak or see Sherry Lynn today.
No, I didn't see her. Why do you ask?
No, I was just wondering. I know I had talked to her earlier.
I saw her last week. She did camera. Game we were doing last week. Haven't seen her since.
She's gonna mail me my check.
Oh, got it. You guys want to get paid. Sorry, man. They didn't give me any money.
Yeah, okay.
We'd also like to remind you that if you or anyone in your party should need emergency medical assistance stadium is equipped with AEDs, which are located in each concession stand. For our guests from Glynn County, we'd like to remind you that any issues with the restroom, you're welcome to come up to this side of the field. We'd also like to have WHS Athletic Director Mike Vino would like to thank Mr. Brindley for the gift.
That's pretty good. All that text look right? Anything there look strange? Glynn Academy at Whitewater. No, it was good. Yeah.
We'd also like to remind you that the use of tobacco in any way, shape, or form on Fayetteville County school campuses is strictly prohibited. For the safety of all persons attending the game tonight, children will not be allowed to play games of any type in the areas alongside the stand. Any persons engaged in this type of activity may be removed from the stadium.
Are you going to need that computer up?
Do you need the space?
I might need a little bit more space.
All right.
That should be fine.
I'm taking notes on a couple things. I want to make the software better later.
Really?
Yeah, we gotta rebuild this.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be a lot of wind in the headphone. Come on, wind, help me out a little bit.
recognize tonight's officials from the Capital City Officials Association. Your referee, Judge Merriweather. Umpire, Tim McDonald. Head linesman, Joe Butler. Line judge, Kevin Williams. Back judge, Dennis Crump. Field judge, Jerry Williams Jr. Second box operator, Glenn Williams. Down box operator, Nicholas Bullock. Nick Smith, Jarrell Thornton, and Rodney Kinney.
There's Whitewater.
We'd also like to take a moment to recognize our scoreboard sponsors, Allen Beauty Ford, Chick-fil-A at Town Center in Fayetteville, Life Touch Prestige, Fayetteville KFC, Racetrack, Yelpa Community Credit Union, Dreyer Physical Therapy. Dreyer Physical Therapy, leading the way to good health. Whitewater fans and guests, please be sure to use the trash receptacles located at the bottom of the bleachers. The WHS staff, thank you in advance for your cooperation. The winner of tonight's contest will play the winner of the contest between Altoona and Martin Luther King. Advance to the round of 8.
Yeah, I saw the MLK King game last week. These guys were unbelievable. Destroyed. MLK is pretty cool. Yeah. First half, there was just
The winner of this game has to play on the
That's what I heard him just say. Yeah. They were, it was amazing. The first half, they were just all over it, and you could tell they just didn't seem to care too much one way or another anymore. They played real fun. First half was really exciting.
You making commentary on this thing too? So we're talking, it's gonna show up on the TV streaming thing?
I don't know if it'll pick you up or not.
Okay. I wanna make sure I don't say nothing.
No F words, please.
Yeah, exactly. I'll make it about the F word.
Usually go live with about 2.5 left on that clock.
All right.
Do me a favor, turn my headphones down.
Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, my headphones are too loud in my ear. There you go. That's better. That's a whole lot better.
We're going to just start, I guess, another shot of the middle of the field with the introductory, the title card up.
Yeah.
The teams and the records.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll wipe from that just onto, probably just clear the screen and bring the scorebook in.
Yeah.
The game actually starts.
Yeah, that'll work.
Is that cool?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me. That's how we do it.
Y'all be on the way more. You got this already, so.
I was thinking the same thing, but I'm like, the Terrors?
That's not right.
Alrighty. Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
trick out of your hat?
No.
We need another clip like that.
No. I'm done with predictions.
Those were real good.
I've had my fame.
You have 500,000 people look to that.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, man. I was definitely shocked.
Yeah.
Because I didn't find out about it until like the next week.
Really?
Right.
Oh, really? You didn't know that was all over?
Right.
That one, Sports Center might have run that one too.
I don't think so.
They didn't take that?
No, I don't think so.
We got a lot of calls from them on TV.
Really?
Yeah. There was the other, that crazy fumble in Dodge City. Did you see that one?
Mm-mm.
The team. Can we move that much further? Please,
That way?
to the right. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you. Wrapped around. Hold on. Thank you, buddy. There you go. You got it.
Good.
How about all you can go, though? Thank you. If I fall backwards, it's right down the hole now. It's going to be ugly. See me tipping my
Hope
chair
not.
back. Stop me quick. Ain't no doubt. All right. We're going to start in about 1 minute. So, it's just the middle of the field, maybe. Yeah. Is this necessary right here? I had it on set point. Big and sloppy. Soundboard okay? Really? Yeah, that's fine. Good. Look big up here. Let me know when you're ready.
Hold on, not yet. Pay attention to the coin toss for me.
I'm already on it.
Okay. Just give me the thumbs up when I'm good.
Ready?
Yep.
Set, go.
Good evening and welcome to Georgia High School football on PlayOnSports.com. It's the 2012 second round of the Georgia State High School football playoffs. It's the round of the Sweet 16. Tonight's contest, the 10-1 Wildcats of Whitewater High School play host to the 8-3 Terrors of Glynn Academy. Howdy, folks. I'm R.J. Lewis. The winner of tonight's matchup will play the winner of M.L. King and Allatoona. In the first round of the playoffs last week, Whitewater demolished Lee County 49-7. Glynn Academy hasn't won twice in the playoffs since their state championship season in 1964. The Terrors have had a late safety last week by cornerback Adrian Cross that made the score 19-14 against Jones County. Glynn Academy ended up winning the contest 26-14. Running back Jonathan Alford finished the day with 164 yards and 3 touchdowns. Whitewater is the region champions of 5A Region 4B, and Glynn Academy finished second in 5A Region 3. This contest should be a good matchup as the coin toss is over, and we're just about a minute and a half ready for kickoff. Glynn Academy, the Terrors, have already ran out of their banner as they're dressed in the red helmets, white shirts, white pants, black and red socks, and black and white shoes. And as far as the hometown Whitewater Wildcats, silver helmets, black shirts, black pants, black socks, and black shoes. Waiting on the Wildcats of Whitewater to come through the east end zone as they slowly walk through the banner now. Sporting a very, very good record at 10-1. Only one hiccup on the year. And took care of business in the first round. Looking at the scoreboard, we're about 30 seconds away from kickoff. Referees have their meeting at midfield. And like I stated in the open, the winner of this game will play the winner of ML King and Allatoona. Sitting up here talking in the pregame, ML King does have a very impressive squad, so it'll be interesting to see if they can win tonight and see who will play them next week. Team starting to go out onto the field now. Glynn Academy will receive with the home team Whitewater kicking off to them. And ladies and gentlemen, we're just moments away from second round action in Georgia high school football. The Sweet 16, if you will. Back to receive for Glynn Academy, for the Terrors, number 1, Jonathan Alford, and number 24, Adrian Cross, the 2 stars on the team. The ball is on the tee, and we're underway here in the second round. It'll take a bounce at the 10 and go into the end zone for a touchback. So Glynn Academy will take over at their own 20-yard line. And here comes the offense. It'll be interesting to see who can enforce their will early. I believe that will be the key to this contest. Who can establish themselves in these early moments. This is the second round of the playoffs. Who can get the early jitters out first and get down to their game plan. Late substitution coming in for Glynn Academy on their first offensive possession. Now they break the huddle. At quarterback number 11, Preston Delaney. Delaney in the shotgun formation. Two receivers to each side. The running back to the left. Motion from right to left. Snap back, straight drop, passes out to the left, short, complete. Now across the line of scrimmage, across the 20 to the 25-yard line. A medium gain. Believe that was number 27, Blast, on the reception. Brings up second down and medium now. Ball on the 25-yard line. 4 down linemen for Whitewater. 3 linebackers roaming. Shotgun formation once again for Glynn Academy. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. In the backfield is Jonathan Alford. Alford is to the right of the quarterback. Snap back to Delaney. They give it to Alford. Alford gets a first down and more. Down the left sideline there. He's loose. They're not going to catch him. 20, 10, touchdown, Jonathan Alford. And Glynn Academy strikes first. Exactly what the doctor ordered for the visiting team. The Terrors on the second play of the game goes a long way, and I mean a long way, 75 yards for the touchdown. They lead it 6-0 with the point after touchdown pending. Snap, hold, kick is up, and the kick is good, and that will make the score 7-0. Glynn Academy on top. So definitely not the start that Whitewater wanted, especially at home. See what they can do offensively when they get the football to answer to the early score. Join the conversation about high school sports. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. And Whitewater already onto the field. Anxious to get the ball, wants to answer very quickly. And just an outstanding start for Glynn Academy. You could not ask for a better start if you're the Terrors. Number 7, Christian Wofford, back to receive the kickoff for Whitewater. The ball is on the tee. Glynn Academy now set the kickoff, gets down in the 3-point stance, and then lets it rip. A short pooch kick that will go out of bounds. Flag on the play. That will be an illegal procedure on the kicking team. So that will set up Whitewater in pretty good field position. And now the Wildcats offense comes onto the field, looking to answer to the early score. 11 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Still very early here in the first quarter. There's the official call for illegal procedure. Whitewater will get the ball at their own 35-yard line. So great field position for them. Whitewater breaks the huddle. At quarterback number 1, Jay Ashley, the sophomore, I formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Motion from right to left. Snap back to Ashley. Gives it to the second guy through. Gets past a wave of defenders. First down and more. Across the 45, getting closer to midfield. That's number 25, Kendall Conley, the senior. Gets over 10 yards and a first down for Whitewater. Ball sits at the 48 now. Glynn Academy had an early rush up the middle by number 70, Kennard Stout, but just couldn't bring them down. I formation again. 1 receiver to each side. Ashley still under center. Gets a late call from his coach, and Ashley will now change the play. Snap back to Ashley. Whitewater hands it off up the middle. Makes a defender miss. Gets a first down and more. They keep giving it to the tailback. That's 25 Conley again. And another first down for Whitewater. So 2 plays, 2 first downs. Whitewater now in Glynn Academy territory and moving. 10 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the first. Whitewater breaks the huddle. This time 2 receivers to the left. I formation, nobody to the right. Snap back to Ashley. They give it to Conley again. Tries the middle, now tries to bounce outside. Gives a nice stiff arm and then pushes out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. So that's 3 plays and 3 carries to Kendall Conley. Picks up about 7, which will bring up 2nd down and 3. Ball at the 32. Ashley comes from the sideline and gets the call from head coach McCrary. Ashley under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. I formation. Motion from left to right. That's Vincent. Snap to Ashley. Ashley gives it to Conley again. Conley goes forward and has enough for the first down across the 30 to the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs now for Whitewater as they continue to move the chains. Getting closer and closer to the red zone is Whitewater, having a nice open offensive possession of their own. Under 10 minutes remaining now, 9:55 and counting in the first quarter. I formation again from the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the right. Zone look from Glynn Academy. Ashley under center. Ashley hands it to Conley. Conley makes one man miss and drags another one with him. Gets close to the 20-yard line. He'll be short to the 21, and Conley continues to run the ball with power. Seems like the first guy that gets through for the Terrors can't bring him down. They just miss him slightly. Conley gets another big gain of about 6, which brings up 2nd down and 4. Glynn Academy, the defensive lineman and the linebackers are going to have to get a hat on number 25. I formation again, 2 receivers to the right. The tight end flips. Now they're loaded to the left side. Ashley under center. Toss out to Conley. Conley cannot get back to the line of scrimmage and will be baptized across the 25-yard line. Glynn Academy did a nice job of showing up that time. Number 2, Arston Spalding on the tackle. Brings up 3rd down and long now for Whitewater. So the first negative play on this drive now results in a 3rd down and long. Ball sits at the Glynn Academy 27. 3rd down and 9 now. 9.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. I formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Vincent comes in motion from left to right again. Ashley gets the snap, fakes the draw, now wants to go deep. Heaves it up in the air, intercepted by the Terrors. Intercepted at the 10-yard line. Coming down the left sideline and will be tackled at the 30. And a great stand and a great interception by Glynn Academy in the secondary. And the Terrors will take over on downs. Great job of getting the interception in the secondary. And Glynn Academy did exactly the right thing to get the ball back into their offense's hands. Trying to catch a number on the person who intercepted the football. I believe it was number 10, Emmett Thomas. Glynn Academy now has the ball at the 30-yard line. Inverted wishbone. 1 receiver to the right. Snap, they give it to the second guy through. That's Spalding. Spalding barely gets to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say he inched past it before he met a host of Wildcats, which will bring up 2nd down and 9. So the Glynn Academy defense comes up with the first turnover of the evening, and they absolutely needed it. Whitewater was driving, was stringing positive plays one after another, and Glynn Academy put it to a halt. Glynn Academy now breaks the huddle. 3 running backs in the backfield. Motion from left to right, snaps back to Alfred. Alfred tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, barely gets across it. The Whitewater defense doing a nice job on that right defensive line. Now we'll bring up 3rd down and long now for Glynn Academy. Actually, there's a fumble on the play, and did Whitewater recover it? And I believe they did. Fumble on the play. Whitewater recovers. The Wildcats offense is coming onto the field. Couldn't quite see it from up here in the booth. but it is what it is. So Whitewater defense answers right back with a turnover of their own, and they're right back in the same situation they were in. First down and 10. Ball on the Glynn Academy 31-yard line. Ashley breaks the huddle. I formation. 2 receivers to the left. Ashley hands it off to Conley. Conley met right at the line of scrimmage. He'll get a yard, and that's it. Stout, number 70, on the tackle again after a 1.5-yard gain. Brings the ball to the 30-yard line. Second down and 9 now for the Wildcats. Getting closer and closer to 7 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Glynn Academy on top 7-0. I formation for Whitewater. 2 receivers to the left again. Ashley gives it to Conley. Conley met in the backfield trying to shake defenders loose, but cannot. Number 70, Stout, is there once again. Glynn Academy starting to really square in now on that running game. Number 9, C.J. Welsh, also in on the tackle. Brings up a very long third down and 10 now for the Wildcats. Ashley comes from the sideline. Tells the play. Now breaks the huddle. 3 receivers left this time. Zone coverage again from Glynn Academy. Snap back to Ashley. Draw play up to Conley. Gets the first down and more. No one will catch him. Touchdown, Whitewater. So they showed the passing formation, and they still give it to their best player, Conley, who goes right up the middle for the touchdown. Kendall Conley looks to tie this ball game up, now 7-6 with the point after touchdown pending. Austin Bernard for the point after touchdown. High snap, hold is down, kick is up, and the kick is good, and we have a tie ball game in the first quarter. Middle of the way through in the first quarter, 6 minutes, 7 seconds remaining. Your score, Glynn Academy 7, Whitewater 7. So 2 turnovers already in the first quarter of the ball game. For all the best coverage of Georgia football throughout the playoffs, go to WSBTV.com. For live scoring and highlights of GHSA football playoffs produced by Play On Sports, go to www.playonsports.com/football playoffs. Whitewater getting ready to kick it off to Glynn Academy once again. The usual suspects back for Glynn Academy. Number 1, Jonathan Alford, and number 24, Adrian Cross. 7-7 tie ball game here in the first quarter. The first kickoff by Whitewater bounced at the 10 into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see exactly what the second kickoff will be. It will be fielded at the 2-yard line by Cross, and Cross will take it out across the 15, across the 20, leaps over to a diving tackler, gets across the 35 and gets slung down by his neck. No flag on the play. He does get to the 35-yard line, I believe. So great field position for Glynn Academy, and that's where they will take over. 5 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the first quarter. The score is tied 7-7. Glynn Academy back out on offense, led by number 11, Preston Delaney. Breaks the huddle. Single back formation. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 wide receiver to each side. Fullback comes in motion from left to right. Delaney gives it to the second running back through. Gets across the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Once again, the Wildcat linebackers are there every time they hand the football off. That was Jonathan Alford on the run. He does fall forward for almost 4 yards, 3.5. They're going to give him 3. Ball at the 38-yard line. Second down and 7 now for Glynn Academy. Still 4 down linemen for Whitewater. Zone coverage, it looks like, from the defense. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Snap back to Delaney. Straight drop. Passing right. Throws it into coverage. Almost intercepted but incomplete. He threw it into very tight coverage that time. Number 8, Steve Covington, had a chance at that interception for Whitewater. A little too hot for him as well. Brings up 3rd down and 7. Ball still at the 38-yard line. The clock does stop. 5 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Glynn Academy trying to get the first down. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 3 receivers left. Snap back to Delaney, looking left the entire way, under pressure, now throws it out of everyone's reach, incomplete, which will bring up a punting situation for Glynn Academy. And here comes the punting unit for the Terrors. Whitewater getting set to receive it. Back there for the Wildcats, number 5, Josh Alexander. Snap back to the punter, nearly blocked. He does get it off. Alexander retreats, and this ball will roll out of bounds somewhere around the 25-yard line. They're going to say it rolled out at the 23, and that's where the Wildcats will take over offensively. Still a tie ball game in the first quarter, 7-7. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. So Whitewater, led by quarterback Jay Ashley, coming from the sideline once again, getting the play call from head coach McCreary. Now they break the huddle. Whitewater in their usual I formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 1 safety in the middle of the field. They toss it out to Conley. Conley does a little stutter step outside and does get to the edge. Finally gets dragged out of bounds, but not after a first down. He gets close to the 35-yard line. They're going to mark him out exactly at the 35, and that will be enough for a first down. No secret with the Wildcats. Number 25, Kendall Conley. They're looking to give him the ball and give him the ball often. Ashley once again running from the sideline, getting the play call. Their traditional I formation. Fullback split out just a hair out to the right this time. They give it to Conley again on the counter play, up the middle, across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Conley almost has enough for another first down. I believe he's going to be just short. They got him down at the 44-yard line, 2nd down and 1 now. Conley would check out to get a breather. In form number 7, Christian Wofford. So Conley with a heavy workload thus far in the first quarter. I formation, 2 receivers stacked to the left, 1 to the right. Vincent comes in motion from left to right. Snap back to Ashley. They give it to the second guy through. Does not quite get there, I believe. That was Wofford on the carry. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but I believe that's it. The referee actually gives him a first down, a very questionable spot. They will say he had progress for the first down. Number 9, C.J. Welch on the tackle for Glynn Academy. Just couldn't get there in enough time. So ball now on the 45-yard line. Score still tied, 7-7. 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. I formation, 1 receiver to each side this time. Ashley tried to get the Terrors to jump. No flag called. Gives it to the second guy through. Pushes the pile. Gains about 2.5, maybe 3. 2nd down coming up. That was Wofford on the carry once again for Whitewater. Whitewater getting close to midfield now. 2nd down and 7. Ball now on the 46.5. 2 running backs in the backfield. 2 receivers to the right. Snap back to Ashley. Ashley gives it to Conley. Conley tests the left side, gets across midfield and more, dragging a defender about 5 yards, getting closer to the 30-yard line. They don't have an answer for Conley here in the first quarter. He is just shy of the 30-yard line, tackled at the 31, and a fresh set of downs for Whitewater. 3 minutes, 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Clock is rolling now. The story of the first quarter has been Kendall Conley. He's the second back in the backfield once again. Ashley, they keep giving it to him. Breaks one tackle, now tries to carry a few, but a host of terrors come to the rescue. They'll give him a 1-yard gain. C.J. Welsh leads the host of tacklers once again. Number 2, Spalding actually led that time. 2nd down and 9 now for the Wildcats. Ashley gets the call once again from the head coach. Now breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation this time. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 running back in the backfield. They give it to Conley anyway. Tests the right side, 1st down and more. Dives across the 20. He's in the red zone now, down to the 18-yard line. So Conley doing everything in his power to get his team in the right position for another score. Timeout on the field, Glynn Academy, and we will take one with them. 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your score, Glynn Academy 7, Whitewater 7.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Welcome back to Fayetteville, Georgia. 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Glynn Academy 7, Whitewater 7. Howdy, folks. I'm R.J. Lewis. Join the conversation about high school sports. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. Coming out of the timeout, Wildcats with a fresh set of downs now inside the red zone at the Glynn Academy 19. I formation. 1 receiver to the right. Tight end to each side. Snap to Ashley. Ashley gives it to the second guy through, falls forward, tries to get to the 10. That's Walford, number 7, on the carry. Gains about 8.5 yards. They're going to give him 8, which will bring up 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 11. The power running game of the Wildcats has been the story thus far. I formation again. 1 tight end to each side again. Wide receiver to the right. Ashley gets the snap, hands it off to Walford. Walford gets across the 10 and then slung down from behind, but he does get the 1st down. First down and goal now for the Wildcats. Ball at the 7. Wildcats knocking on the door, trying to take the lead for the first time this evening. 2 running backs in the backfield. Snap back to Ashley. They keep giving it to the tailback. Gets to the 5-yard line before he is hit very hard in the hole that time. Gets knocked backwards. A small pickup that time. 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line coming up. Substitutions coming in for the Wildcats. Conley comes back into the game. Conley now in the backfield. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 tight ends. Wide receiver to the short side of the field. Ashley gives it to Conley. Conley goes up the middle. Very small gain, maybe a yard, if that. And that'll be it. It'll be 3rd down and goal from the 4. It'll be interesting to see exactly what the Wildcats will dial up here on 3rd down and goal. Glynn Academy has done a nice job of not letting him in thus far. It's been kind of a bend, don't break attitude this drive defensively for Glynn Academy. Let's see if they can hold him one more time. 2 running backs in the backfield. Motion from right to left. Ashley, they toss it out to Conley. Conley has blockers. He has the end zone. Touchdown, Whitewater. Conley with his 2nd running touchdown of the first half puts Whitewater on top 13-7. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Point after touchdown pending. The game plan seems simple for Whitewater. Keep running the football with number 7 and number 25, and we'll take our chances. Home crowd roars after that touchdown, standing and celebrating. Snap, hold, kick is up, flag is down. They're going to hold everything and see exactly what the call is. If it's offside, they should have let the play go along. That's exactly what the call is, offsides. And now I believe Whitewater will think about going for 2. As the ball moves half the distance to the goal. And that's exactly what Whitewater will do. 13-7 is the score now with Whitewater going for 2 points. Two-point conversion coming. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Conley to the right of Ashley. Snap to Ashley. Ashley passes it left, tipped at the line of scrimmage, and then incomplete. Glynn Academy did a nice job of not letting the pass in. Number 9, C.J. Welsh, the leader on that Glynn Academy defense, comes up again and knocks the ball down at the line of scrimmage. So your score. Whitewater on top of Glynn Academy, 13-7. 5 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So a very back and forth affair thus far in this contest. I want to thank you once again for joining us on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school football. Here in Fayetteville, Georgia, the temperature has dropped. The wind is blowing from east to west. On your screen from right to left. Whitewater setting up the kickoff. Glynn Academy with the usual suspects back there, led by number 1, Jonathan Alfred. Just 5 seconds remaining. Whitewater puts a leg on it and lets it rip. Cross will let it bounce at the 10, and then he'll pick it up across the 15, across the 20, looking for blockers, trying to get to the 30. Hold on to the football. He does. He gets to the 30-yard line, and that's the end of the first quarter. Your score, the Whitewater Wildcats, 13. The Glynn Academy Terrors, 7. You're listening to PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just missed number 1, Jonathan Alford, go all the way to the house down the right sideline. Touchdown, Glynn Academy. They just gave it to him. He fought his way around the line of scrimmage and busted one down the right sideline. Number 1, Jonathan Alford, point after touchdown pending, and the point after touchdown will actually give Glynn Academy the lead after the failed 2-point conversion by Whitewater. High snap, the handle is down, and the kick is good. A nice job by the holder of getting the ball down that time. Glynn Academy takes the lead by 1. The Terrors on top, 14-13. Jonathan Alford down the right sideline for Glynn Academy. His second touchdown of the evening, if I'm not mistaken. Back and forth seesaw affair. I wonder if they can keep this up all night. And now looking at the scoreboard, you wonder how important that 1 point will be later on in this contest. Whitewater decided to go for 2 after a offside penalty on the point after touchdown. They get a yard closer, and Whitewater says, hey, let's go ahead and try to poke it in for 2. It was unsuccessful as C.J. Welsh knocked down the football at the line of scrimmage. And that's how we are at your score right now. Glynn Academy on top, 14-13. 11 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Second quarter just started. Glynn Academy getting set to kick off the Whitewater. Ball is in the air, a pooch kick. Got to be fielded at the 29, trying to get to the 30, eluding defenders. He'll fall forward to the 34, 35-yard line. And that's where the offense of the Wildcats will take over. Wildcats down by 1, 14-13. Still very, very early here in the second quarter. Join the conversation about high school sports. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. Wildcats break the huddle, I formation. 2 tight ends and 1 receiver to each side. Motion from left to right. Snap to Ashley. They toss it to Conley. Conley looking for blockers. Has a hole. Goes upfield fighting for the first down. I believe he will be a yard short. But I'll tell you what, the officials are giving him a generous spot. Now they back up just a little bit. And now they go back to the first down marker. And I believe he'll have it. 10-yard gain for Conley. First down and 10 for the Wildcats. Wildcats in great field position at their own 45-yard line. Just under 11 and a half remaining in the second quarter. 2 running backs in the backfield again for the Wildcats. We've seen that the entire night. Motion from right to left this time. That's Carlson. Ashley gives it off to Conley. Conley has a hole. He outbeats the safety, and he's going. Nipping at his heels. Will he catch him? No, he doesn't. Touchdown, Whitewater. Conley hit the hole and was going. It was a foot race to the end zone. He beat number 4, DeAndre Cooper, and Whitewater now on top. Mr. Conley has been too much thus far. And on the other side of the football for Glynn Academy, number 1, Jonathan Alford, has been too much for Whitewater. So it's the tale of the outstanding tailbacks. Timeout on the field. Whitewater wants to talk over the point after touchdown situation. So just like that, the seesaw affair continues, and Whitewater back on top. For all the best coverage of Georgia football throughout the playoffs, go to WSBTV.com for live scoring and highlights of GHSA football playoffs produced by Play On Sports. Go to www.playonsports.com/football playoffs. Whitewater back on top, 19-14 now, point after touchdown pending. And it does look like they will go with the traditional form, I believe, and kick the point after touchdown. That's exactly what it will be. Number 47, Austin Bernard on the kick, the senior. Whistle from the referee. Now we're set to go for the point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up, and kick is blocked at the line of scrimmage. I believe C.J. Welsh was there once again. Batted down, so that's 2 points now that Whitewater's missing. Whitewater is on top, 19-14, 11 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So very interesting, the point after touchdown situations that the Wildcats have put themselves in. They're missing 2 points off the scoreboard, and it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out later on in this contest. I'm pretty sure those 2 points might be important later on. Wildcats getting set to kick off. Glynn Academy with number 1, Jonathan Alford, the star for Glynn Academy thus far in this contest. And number 24, Adrian Cross, back to receive as well. A nice steady wind still coming in from right to left on your TV screen. Bernard getting set to kick off. Home crowd into it once again. Nice crowd here in Fayetteville on the visiting side and the home side. Ball takes the traditional bounce at the 10, fielded by Cross. Cross gets across the 15 to 20. A flag comes down as Cross gets across the 40 and drags the defender with him to the 45, but a flag is down at the 24-yard line. 99% of the time when you see a flag on the kickoff, it's on the receiving team, and that's exactly what the flag is as we check the official with the white hat. Didn't quite see exactly what the call was. He definitely pointed to the Whitewater side. Now he gets in a meeting, and we'll see exactly what the call will be. You like to see that, especially here in the playoffs. This is the Sweet 16 round, the second round of the playoffs. All of these calls mean everything. So it's nice to see the officials to take a little time just to see exactly what the call is. I still never got an official signal. For all we know, it was against Whitewater, and I can't believe it. And it seemed like it was in the vicinity of a personal foul. So that's what the call is. Call goes against Whitewater. So Glynn Academy now in great field position, starting this offensive possession in Whitewater territory. Ball at the 46, first down and 10 for the Terrors. 10 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the contest. In the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Number 11, Preston Delaney, still the quarterback. Two receivers right, two to the left. Snap back to Delaney. Quick pass out to the right. Is caught across the line of scrimmage, across the 40, and gets slung down. Actually stays up. Gets pushed out of bounds down the right sideline. That's number 2, Spalding, on the reception. Gains about 7 yards on the play. A nice gain. Ball sits at the 38-yard line of Whitewater. Second down and 3 now for the Terrors. Shotgun formation again. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Delaney still in at quarterback. Zone coverage from Whitewater. Motion from right to left. Delaney fakes the end and around, keeps it himself, lunges forward. I'm not quite sure if he got the first down or not. He's right there at it. And that should be enough for a first down. Let's see exactly what the referee decides on. He's leaning back, looking, still looking. He will say third down. Third down and short. 10 minutes, 15 seconds remaining and counting in the second quarter. Third down and inches now for the Terrors. Jumbo formation. 3 running backs in the backfield. Now an extra man comes onto the field. Now they call a timeout. Timeout Terrors. And I believe they only have one timeout remaining in the half. So confusion on third down and short. Terrors take a timeout to try to sort everything out. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, join the conversation about high school sports. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. A back and forth affair this has been in the second round. And now with the timeout, the referee will come out for a measurement to see exactly how close this is. The sticks are extended, and he is just inches short. So it's nice to see the official had the right call on the field the first time. Got a measurement just to be sure. Now Glynn Academy knows exactly what they need to get this 1 inch. I'm no coach, but a quarterback sneak would be good enough for me. Jumbo formation once again from Glynn Academy. Officials stand over the football until time is set and ready to go. Third down and inches. Ball at the 36. 36 and a half. 3 running backs in the backfield. Delaney is the quarterback. Everybody at the line of scrimmage. Delaney with the snap. Hands it off to number 1. Gets down the right sideline. Gets enough for the first down, and they move the chains. He has been the star. Jonathan Alford. 2 touchdowns already on the evening. Picks up a very important first down right there. Ball now at the 30-yard line. First down and 10 now for Glynn Academy. Under 10 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 9 minutes, 48 seconds and counting. 3 running backs in the backfield once again. 1 running back to the left. Delaney, the quarterback. Snap to him. Straight back, has the football, throws a dart down the middle of the field, but short hops everyone. Incomplete. He only had 1 receiver going in a route that time, but he short hopped everyone. They went with the play action, hoping that everyone would bite on the play action, but I got to tell you, Whitewater had that one covered pretty well. Second down and 10 now. Clock does stop. 9 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Late substitutions coming in for Glynn Academy. Now they're set to go. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. Now 2 running backs in the backfield. Delaney hands it off to the tailback, and he will be hit in the backfield, and that will be a loss on the play. Defensive line that time came up to play, and they played hugely. Did a nice job that time of getting on the football. Brings up a third down situation there. Number 76, Harris, Malik Harris for Whitewater, the senior, on the tackle. Loses about 2 yards. Third down and long now. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers to each side. Delaney still the quarterback. Jonathan Alford is the lone running back. They pass it to Alford. Going to have to do some dancing. Can't get away and does not get the first down. Whitewater did a nice job on the screen that time, not being fooled. Now a 4th down situation coming. And they're setting up for the field goal. This will be a 47-yard attempt. The wind is helping him slightly. Snap, hold, kick is up. It's on its way. It's got a chance, and it's wide right. No good. Good effort from the kicker, but no points on the board. Turnover on downs. Whitewater takes over. And they will take over at their own 20-yard line. First down and 10 now for the Wildcats. Wildcats on top, 19-14. 9 minutes, 9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Glynn Academy couldn't come up with points that time. Whitewater seems like they want to do the same thing. 2 running backs in the backfield. Ashley is the quarterback. Snap back to Ashley. Ashley gives it to the second guy through, but no bones about it that time. Glynn Academy, they're waiting on the run. Number 23, Cannon Thomas, the linebacker, senior, on the stop. A gain of nothing brings up second down and 10 from the 20 now. Under 8 minutes to play. 7 minutes, 45 seconds and counting here in the first half. Whitewater holding on to a 19-14 lead. 2 running backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the left this time. The left guard moved a little bit early. This will be a false start. False start on Whitewater. Back them up 5 yards. We will repeat second down. Ball at the 15 now after the penalty. Second down and 15 for the Wildcats. Wind starting to pick up just a little bit. Wildcats break the huddle. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs in the backfield. Ashley, straight drop, draw play to Conley. Conley tries to get upfield, barely gets across the line of scrimmage before he's tackled by Glynn Academy. Great job that time by the Terrors defensively. Brings up 3rd down and long now. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Quarterback Jay Ashley doesn't go over to the sideline this time. Well, actually, Whitewater does take a timeout as he was looking in to get the play, but they take a timeout as well. Both teams has 1 timeout left. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Whitewater on top, 19-14. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, #GHSA Football. For all the best coverage of Georgia football throughout the playoffs, go to WSBTV.com. For live scoring and highlights of GHSA football playoffs produced by PlayOnSports, go to www.playonsports.com/football playoffs. Fayetteville, Georgia. Second round of the 2012 Georgia State High School football playoffs. It is the round of the Sweet 16. Single elimination. Losers go home. Winners advance. Coming out of the timeout, 7 minutes, 1 second remaining in the second quarter. Whitewater is faced with a 3rd down and 13 now from their own 17-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, 2 running backs in the backfield for Ashley. Snap back to Ashley, toss it out to Conley. Conley looking to hit the edge, does a stutter step at the 20. Nice open field tackle and a flag at the end of the play. Number 4, DeAndre Cooper on the tackle at the 25, and a flag comes in late in the area of unnecessary roughness. Check the official with the white hat. Dead ball, personal foul against Glynn Academy. That's exactly what the call is. That will give them a 1st down, a very costly penalty for the Terrors. They had him stopped on 3rd down, had the play covered correctly. Penalty right at the end of the play gives Whitewater a 1st down. 6 minutes, 54 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Whitewater has the ball at the 40 now. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down and 10. They have to get to midfield for 1st down. Break the huddle. Fullback switches positions. He's to the right this time. 2 receivers to the left. Ashley fakes the toss and hands it to the fullback, but Glynn Academy has it snuffed out very quickly. That time on the tackle, the defensive lineman, number 74, Wesley Taylor, the senior. A lot of the seniors tonight are making plays for Glynn Academy. 6.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. A loss of 2. Ball at their own 38-yard line. 2nd down and 12. The usual 2 running backs in the backfield. 1 running back to the left, 2 to the right. Motion from right to left. That's Vincent. Ashley under center. Ashley with the snap. Play action. Straight drop. Now throws it complete across the 50. Across the 45. Eludes a defender. Gets some downfield blocking. And he'll be pushed out of bounds around the 25-yard line. Number 49, Cal Brown, the sophomore, with the reception. And a nice pass from Jay Ashley. Dumps it across the linebacker's head. And what a nice move by Brown to elude a defender and go up the right sideline. Very impressive. A nice chunk of yardage. Ball at the 27 now in Glynn Academy territory. 1st down and 10 from Whitewater. Sporting a little bit of momentum. Now back in the I formation. I bet Conley's getting the football. Ashley hands off to Conley. Conley makes one man miss, driving a few defenders with him. He gets across the 20 to the 19. A gain of about 7.5. They might give him 8. 2nd down and 2 now for Whitewater. So after the big play in the air, they haven't passed it too much tonight. But the last time they passed it, it was a big gain that got them down here in this position. I formation again for Whitewater. One receiver to each side. Conley dots the I. Ashley looks over to the sideline. Gets final instructions from the head coach. He barks out the signals. Now they're ready to go. Glynn Academy shows blitz. They give it to Conley anyway. Conley goes to the middle of the defense, and I think he's going to be just short of the first down. Glynn Academy on the tackle that time. Number 23, Cannon Thomas, has called his names a few times tonight. Him and C.J. Welsh. Gained nothing on the play. Third down and a long 2. Ball at the 19-yard line. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the half and counting. Shotgun formation. Conley is in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap to Ashley. They hand it to Conley, but hold everything. Whistle on the play, flag down. False start. A costly one for Whitewater. Back them up 5 yards, and they'll have to repeat third down. Clock stops. 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. Whitewater trying to add to their lead here right before halftime. They lead 19-14 over Glynn Academy. The wind is whipping, still blowing from right to left on your TV screen. Third down and 7. Ball at the 24. Same formation. Shotgun with 3 receivers bunched to the left. Zone coverage from Glynn Academy. Ashley throws it across the middle, had a receiver, dropped it, bounced off his hands, incomplete, which will bring up 4th down. So Glynn Academy with a costly drop that time. He was looking for number 2, Jared Vincent. Vincent dropped it, and here comes the field goal unit. 41-yard attempt. Austin Bernard, the senior, from 41 yards, and a timeout late coming in from Glynn Academy. That's their last one, and we'll take one with them. 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Your score, Whitewater 19, Glynn Academy 14. You're listening to PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Welcome back to Fayetteville, Georgia. Your score, Whitewater 19, Glynn Academy 14. 4 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Whitewater on 4th down, getting set to attempt a 41-yard field goal. Thanks for joining us on PlayOnSports.com. Referee signal to play in. 41-yard attempt for Bernard. Snap, hold, kick is up. It has a chance. Did he get enough? No, he did not. It's short. No good. No points on the board. Glynn Academy comes out on offense. They'll take over at their own 20. So 2 missed field goals, one by Whitewater, one by Glynn Academy, and the score stays the same. Now that offense of the Terrors have to be excited coming back out onto the football field. It looked for sure that Whitewater was going in for more points that time. The defense did their job, as they've done a few times tonight, and now the offense is back out onto the field. 2 running backs in the backfield for Glynn Academy. 2 receivers to the right. Delaney still in at quarterback. Delaney, toss play, gets caught in the backfield and a loss on the play. Great job that time by the Whitewater defense. A loss of about 2, which will bring up 2nd down and 12. So both defenses have looked pretty good on the first down plays. Seem like they know exactly what's happening, what the offense wants to do, and making the proper adjustments. Single back formation this time for Glynn Academy. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snap to Delaney. Counter play. They give it to Alfred. Alfred trying to string it out wide to the right side. Gets pushed out of bounds. A very small gain. And they say he does stay in bounds, so the clock will continue to roll. 3 minutes, 10 seconds and counting. Gains 2 yards back to the original line of scrimmage. It's third down now for the Terrors. So Terrors with the missed field goal by Whitewater get the ball back and hasn't done anything with it yet. Under 30 minutes, 3 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Late substitutions come in for the Terrors. Now they're set and ready to go. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Zone coverage from Whitewater. Snap back to Delaney. Flag on the play. Offsides. Looks like Whitewater was lined up in the neutral zone. That's exactly what the call is. Glynn Academy picks up a cheap 5 yards. They'll take it. Make it third down and medium now. It'll be interesting to see if head coach Rob Ridings will stay with the same formation. With it now switching from third down and long to third down and 5. Play comes in. Preston Delaney, the senior quarterback, breaks the huddle. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right, 1 running back in the backfield. Snap to Delaney. Counter play to Alfred. Alfred eludes 1 defender at the line of scrimmage and lunges forward. He does not get the first down. He's going to be about 1.5 yards short. Actually, they're going to give him a full yard short, and it will be 4th down and 1. Offense right now is staying on the field, under 2 minutes remaining. And now here comes the punting unit. Glynn Academy looking to drain as much clock as possible before they give the ball back to Whitewater. Back to receive for Whitewater, number 5, Josh Alexander. One and a half minutes remaining and counting. Glynn Academy getting set to punt. Snap back to the punter. Nearly blocked again, but he does get it off. Alexander fields the ball. Goes forward just a few yards, but that's it. So Whitewater gets the ball back right before halftime. 1 minute, 19 seconds remaining. It'll be interesting to see if they can come up with anything here before the half. It will be a great momentum booster considering that they're already winning. And to add to that lead right before halftime, it could be everything in this contest. 2 running backs in the backfield once again. Jay Ashley still the quarterback. 1 receiver to each side, motion from left to right. Snap to Ashley. They toss it to Conley. Too many defenders in the backfield, but now he switches direction and catches a nice block by his quarterback, Ashley, down the left sideline and gets enough for a first down before he's pushed out of bounds. He's not your ordinary quarterback. Jay Ashley, the sophomore, throws a nice block as number 25, Kendall Conley, started to go right, then moved and switched directions and went back down the left sideline, and his quarterback was there for a block that was impressive. Conley gets across the 40 to the 38-yard line. And now there is a player down for Glynn Academy, so the trainers will come out and tend to him. We'll take a timeout as they assist to the hurt player. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining in the half. Your score, Whitewater 19, Glynn Academy 14. You're listening to PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
Welcome back to Fayetteville, Georgia. 1 minute, 9 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Whitewater on top of Glynn Academy, 19-14. Thank you for listening to us on PlayOnSports.com. I am RJ Lewis, and once again, thank you for joining us. 2012 Georgia High School State Playoffs, Round 2. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. Join the conversation once again on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. Wildcats with the ball, first down and 10. The injured player for Glynn Academy was number 51. He does go off the field, DeAndre Gilmore. Seems like he will be okay. Shotgun formation, empty backfield now for Whitewater. Snap back to Ashley, straight drop, under pressure, goes forward to lose a defender. Now he will take off, gets the first down and more. They're trying to tackle him from behind, but just can't. He finally gets across the 25-yard line. Nice job of pocket presence. Finally dragged down from behind by number 29, Connor Buchanan. Buchanan finally catches to him. Tried to bring him down a few times, but just couldn't. Time becoming a factor. Ashley takes the snap and drives it into the ground to stop the clock. 41 seconds remaining. Whitewater looking to go on the board one more time before halftime. They already lead 19-14. Second down and 10. Ball at the 24. Whitewater getting closer and closer to the red zone. Shotgun formation this time for Ashley. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Now an empty set as Conley lines up in the slot to the right. Snap to Ashley, looking right the entire time. Plenty of time. Now throws it deep downfield. Had a receiver, but overthrew him, incomplete. He had a receiver wide open in the end zone. Number 23, Jake Carlson, the senior, was wide open. He was a little bit too wide open as he overthrew him. Third down and long now. Ball up, still at the 24. 36 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Ashley breaks the huddle. 3 receivers to the left again. 1 receiver to the right. Let's see if Conley will stay in the backfield this time. He doesn't. He goes into the slot again. 1 safety back for Glynn Academy. Ashley rolls right now, just takes off, lunges forward, gets across the 20, does not get the first down, and the clock will continue to roll. Glynn Academy does have 1 timeout left, and it looks like they will settle for the field goal. Clock still winding down. They'll probably take a timeout at the last possible second. 10 seconds and counting now in the second quarter. Now they take a timeout with 5 seconds remaining. So Whitewater looking to add 3 points to their total. This will be a 37-yard attempt, trying to make the score 22-14 before half. If Glynn Academy can come out of here with no points here in this final possession, that will be a huge success for their team. We will see if the win will be a factor. The win basically in the face of the kicker. Not helping him out at all. 47, Austin Bernard is the kicker, the senior. He's been around these parts a few times. His last go around here. Let's see exactly what Glynn Academy will attempt to do here on this field goal attempt. Look for heavy pressure up the middle and look for number 9, C.J. Welsh. See if he can get a paw in there and see if anybody up the middle can get a big enough push to try and bat the ball down. 37-yard attempt coming from Austin Bernard right before halftime. Lineman down, high snap, hold is under control, kick is up. I believe he missed it wide right. No good. No time left on the scoreboard, and that is halftime. Your score, Whitewater 19, Glynn Academy 14. We're at halftime. Thanks for listening. PlayOnSports.com. Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here in Fayetteville, Georgia. PlayOnSports.com 2012 second round of the Georgia State High School Football Playoffs. We're just about a minute away from the kickoff of the second half. Your score: the home team, Whitewater Wildcats 19. The visiting team, Glynn Academy Terrors 14. And the story of the first half had to be the power running game from both of these offenses. If you look at the home team, Whitewater, they were led by number 25, Kendall Conley, the senior. They continued to give Conley the ball a lot and often, and he definitely cashed in on his opportunities. Has one touchdown on the afternoon. If you look at the visiting team of Glynn Academy, number 1, Jonathan Alford, has been the star for Glynn Academy. He has 2 touchdowns on the evening, and that's how they got their 14 points. But it's been the power running game from Whitewater and Glynn Academy that is the difference in this ball game. Both teams have ran the ball extremely well. Whitewater has ran it just a little bit better than Glynn Academy, and that's why Whitewater has the lead right now. Their change of pace back for Whitewater is number 7, Christian Wofford. Wofford got a few carries in the first half, got some positive yardage, so there's another player that Glynn Academy has to figure out what they're going to do with. But coming out of the locker room, if I'm the head coach of Glynn Academy, I put a circle around number 25 and say stop him by any means necessary. He is the engine that makes this car move for Whitewater. If they can stop 25, they're going to have a chance to get back into this ball game and possibly steal one here in Fayetteville. The ball is on a tee. Glynn Academy will set to kick off the Whitewater, waiting on the official signal for the referee. We have one, and the second half is just about to be underway here in Fayetteville. Pooch kick that bounces at the 25. Whitewater finally falls on it, and he will be tackled right there. Tackle on the play by number 4, DeAndre Cooper. Whitewater will take over at their own 27-yard line to start the second half. Here comes the first offensive possession of the second half. Whitewater, led by quarterback number 1, Jay Ashley, coming into your screen right there. Has the call from the coach. Now they break the huddle. First down and 10. I formation. Conley dots the I. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Vincent comes in motion from right to left. Safety comes down, and Glynn Academy switches. They give it to Conley. Conley hitting the backfield, eludes one defender, but can't elude the second one. Number 9, C.J. Welsh, we've called his name a lot tonight, comes in on the tackle after number 70, Stout, missed him the first time. A loss of 2, which will bring up second down and 12. So once again, nice job on first down from the Glynn Academy defense, especially the defensive line. They have to do something with number 9, C.J. Welsh. Shotgun formation, Conley in the backfield. And he's checking his belt, and the referees will take a timeout so he can get his belt situated. Now he's ready to go. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Conley goes into the slot. Empty set now for Whitewater. Snap back to Ashley. Looking down the middle of the field. Throws it to Vincent. Off his hands. Incomplete. And excuse me, check the number. That's number 6, Trevor Morgan, the senior. The first time they tried to go to him tonight. Incomplete. Brings up third down and 12. Still very early in the second half. 11 minutes, 5 seconds remaining. Third down and 12 now. Third down and long for the Wildcats. Wildcats break the huddle in the shotgun formation again. 2 receivers to each side. Running back to the right of Ashley. No safety back for Glynn Academy. Ashley with the snap, in trouble, and gets slung down in the backfield for the sack. Glynn Academy gets in the backfield for the sack. 4th down situation and a punting situation now for the Wildcats. Glynn Academy did an outstanding job that time getting pressure in the backfield to sling them down for the sack. If I'm not mistaken, that was number 70, Stout, on the sack, which brings up 4th down. Back to receive for Glynn Academy is number 10, Emmett Thomas. Emmett Thomas in his own territory to field the punt. A high snap. Bernard does get it off. End over end kick that will bounce at the 40 and take a Whitewater bounce inside the 30, inside the 25. A monster kick down at the 24-yard line, and Glynn Academy takes over. Nice job by Bernard to get a nice leg on it and gets a nice Whitewater roll. 10 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Your score still Whitewater 19, Glynn Academy 14. Glynn Academy breaks the huddle, shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 running back in the backfield. I believe that's Alford, number 1, and it is. Delaney, number 11, still at quarterback. Snap back to Delaney. They fake it to Alford, and Delaney keeps it himself, gets across the 25 to the 26.5, almost 27, before he's tackled right there. A gain of about 4, which will bring up 2nd down and 6 now for the Terrors. So a nice job at that time of using Alford as a decoy, showing the play action and keeping the ball downfield. 9 minutes, 40 seconds and counting now in the third quarter. Delaney breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation once again, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. 1 safety back for Whitewater. Zone coverage across the board. Delaney gives it to the tailback this time. Gets across the 30 to the 31, which will bring up 3rd down and short now. Jonathan Alford on the carry. Picks up a small chunk, which brings up 3rd down and about medium. 9 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 3rd and 3. Very important 3rd down conversion coming up for Glynn Academy. Shotgun formation again. 2 receivers to the right this time, 1 to the left. Delaney still the quarterback. Snap to Delaney. They give it to Alford. Alford goes forward up the middle and gets enough for the 1st down. Gets across the 35 to the 36.5. A fresh set of downs now for the Terrors. So sticking with what worked in the first quarter, giving the ball to Jonathan Alford and letting him do the dirty work. 1st down and 10 now for the Terrors. Ball at the 36. 8 minutes, 35 seconds and counting. Glynn Academy still trails 19-14. Terrors break the huddle. Delaney will Wildcat formation. Actually, Delaney not in at quarterback. Snap back. Quarterback keeps him himself. That's Alford. Alford dives forward, gets about 2, maybe 2.5, and that's it. They'll give him a strong 3. Almost give him 4. It will be 2nd and 7 now. Ball at the 39-yard line. 8 minutes remaining. Whitewater on top, 19-14. Same formation. Alford in at quarterback. Motion, that's Cross from right to left. Alford gives it to Cross. Cross trying to stretch it outside. Gets across the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Adrian Cross, the running back / cornerback. In his 2nd year, sophomore. Lunges forward, picks up a couple. Across the 40 to the 41, which brings up 3rd down and 5 now for the Terrors. At their own 41-yard line. Clock slowly but surely getting under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Terrors break the huddle on 3rd down. Delaney back in at quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 1 running back in the backfield. Snap to Delaney. Delaney faked it to Alford and kept it himself, and he does not get the 1st down. Barely gets across the line of scrimmage. They'll give him a gain of about 1 yard and a half, and Glynn Academy has to bring out the punting unit. Nice stop on 4th down by Whitewater. Now Whitewater gets set to field the punt. Back to receive, number 5, Josh Alexander. Snap back, rolls to the punter, and it gets blocked. Whitewater looking to pick it up, and they do at the 30, slings him down at the 25, a block in great field position now for the hometown team, Whitewater. Number 7 on the return, Christian Wofford, gets it to the 25. A block punt. The snap rolled back to the punter. Couldn't get it off in time. Whitewater blocks it, and number 7, Wofford, picks it up for a little gain. Very close to the red zone now is Whitewater. First down and 10 from the Glynn Academy 25. I formation. Conley dots the I. 1 receiver to each side. 3 running backs in the backfield. Ashley gives it to Conley. Nothing up the middle. Tries to go outside but can't quite get there. And he is tackled at the line of scrimmage. Number 23, Cannon Thomas on the tackle. They'll give him a gain of about 1, which will bring up second down and 9. Across the 25 to the 24. Under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Whitewater breaks the huddle. 3 running backs in the backfield again. 1 receiver to each side. Snap to Ashley. They fake it to Conley. Rolls left, looking left. Now he wants to keep it. He'll take off and run it himself. Makes defenders miss. Going forward to the 5, the goal line. Did he get in? No, he's going to be just short at the 1-yard line. But what shifty moves by number 1, Jay Ashley. Play action to Conley. Rolls to the left. Didn't see anybody open downfield. And thought, heck, I'll keep it myself and try to make positive yardage, and he does, all the way to the 1.5. First down and goal now from the 1.5-yard line. The Wildcats break the huddle, looking to add to their lead. Conley dots the I in the backfield. Ashley, they give it to Conley. Up the middle. Did he get enough? They're pushing and shoving. I don't think so. He's going to be down at the goal line. Second down and goal from the 1. I look for Conley to get this ball 3 more times before they punch it in. The question is, will they continue to go up the gut or will they try the edges? The home crowd starts to stomp on the aluminum bleachers. 4 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. I formation, motion from left to right. Ashley under center. Ashley gives it to Conley. Up the middle. Did he get in that time? Signal from the near referee, touchdown, Whitewater. The Wildcats get in and add to their lead. 25-14 now, Whitewater on top. So the block punt results into 6 points, possibly 7, with the point after touchdown pending. Big play on that offensive drive, number 1, Jay Ashley. Keeping the ball and running it upfield to the 1.5-yard line. Bad snap, hold is perfect, and the kick is good. So your updated score now with 4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Whitewater 26, Glynn Academy 14. Join the conversation about high school sports. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. For all the best coverage of Georgia football throughout the playoffs, go to WSBTV.com. For live scoring and highlights of GHSA football playoffs produced by Play On Sports, go to www.playonsports.com/football playoffs. 4 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Whitewater extends their lead. The score is now Whitewater 26, Glynn Academy 14. The block punt by Whitewater turns into 7 points, and that's how we got to this point here. Whitewater getting set to kick off the Glynn Academy. Alford and Cross back to receive the kickoff. A squib kick that bounces at the 40 and is fielded at the 30, and that's where he will lay down, and that's where Glynn Academy will take over offensively. So the Terrors definitely have to answer as they come back out on offense at their own 30-yard line. Have to get forward, have to get on the scoreboard here in the second half. Delaney running in from the sideline, gets the play in, and now they break the huddle. Shotgun formation. One receiver to the left. Two running backs in the backfield. Fullback in motion from right to left. Snap to Delaney. Delaney gives it to Alford. Alford shifts his way through the middle. Gets positive yardage. A gain of about 3 yards, which will bring up 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 33-yard line. Clock slowly but surely starting to get under 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Starting to get late in the third quarter now. The Terrors looking to get on the board here in the second half to try to cut into this lead. Shotgun formation. Whitewater shifts with 2 safeties back. Motion from right to left. Delaney looking to pass left. Has Alford, gets across the line of scrimmage and close to the first down marker. He will be just short. Number 6, Carl Mack on the reception, if I'm not mistaken, which will bring up 3rd down and 1 now for the Terrors. Delaney gets the call and breaks the huddle. Number 6, Carl Mack to the near side. 3 running backs in the backfield on 3rd and 1. Whitewater shows blitz. Delaney gives it to Alford. Alford trying to stretch it outside. I believe he just got enough on the second effort. Across the 40. That should be enough for the first down, and it is enough for the first down. Second effort by number 1, Jonathan Alford, gives him enough for the first down. And they're actually going to back up the football and saying he's just short. From up here in the booth, okay, now they give him the first down. I'm about to say, from up here, it definitely looked like he got the first down, and he did. Fresh set of downs now for the Terrors. Starting to get late in the third quarter. 3 minutes remaining and counting. Glynn Academy breaks the huddle. Ball sits at their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Delaney still in at quarterback. Alford to the right of Delaney. Snap back to him. Straight drop. Plenty of time. Wants to go deep down the right field. He has a receiver. Incomplete. Bounced right off his hands. Number 4, DeAndre Cooper. He beat his cornerback. The quarterback put it right on him. Just couldn't bring it in. Cornerback number 10, Clay Chapman, got beat here on the left side. Cooper just couldn't bring it in. Missed opportunity there. Brings up 2nd down and 10. Ball still at their own 40. Under 3 minutes remaining now. Clock stops with 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Wind howling in the background. Snap back to Delaney. They give it to Alford. Alford goes up the middle, has a hole, runs over a safety, runs over a few more, continues to move his feet, and then he gets into Whitewater territory. First down, Jonathan Alford, across the 40 to the 39-yard line. They stop playing around with him and give him the football right up the middle, and he rewards them properly. Ball at the Whitewater 39-yard line, 1st down and 10, 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. The third quarter has almost expired. How special would it be if Glynn Academy can get on before the third quarter expires? Same formation. Motion from right to left. Delaney in at quarterback. Looking left. Throws left. Complete. Medium gain and gets pushed out of bounds across the 35 to the 33, maybe even the 32. Carl Mack on the reception again. 2nd down and 2. Clock stops. 2 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Shotgun formation. Delaney in at quarterback. Delaney gives it to Alford. Alford up the middle for a first down. Just shy of the 25. Tripped up at the 26. So Jonathan Alford getting the chunk of his yardage up the middle here in the third quarter. It is enough for a first down. They will move the chains. So a fresh set of downs now. Ball actually sits on the Whitewater 27. Under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Whitewater on top, 26-14 over Glynn Academy. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to each side. That has been the formation in this quarter for Glynn Academy. Looking left. Delaney now snaps it right. Complete to Cooper. Tried to make a stutter step move, but couldn't get his feet underneath him. And he will be tackled right there at the 21.5, maybe 22-yard line. Picks up 3, maybe 4. Brings up 2nd down and 7, or maybe even 6. They're going to call it 6. 2nd down and 6 now. Ball at the 23. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Looks like man coverage across the board for Whitewater. Delaney gets the snap and handed off to Alfred. Alfred up the middle, gets met in the hole and rolls forward for positive yardage. He gains maybe a yard, if anything, which will bring up 3rd down and medium now. Under a minute remaining in the quarter. 35 seconds and counting. Delaney getting the play from the sideline and runs it into the troops. A very important 3rd down for the Terrors. The home side of Whitewater starting to make noise now on 3rd down. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Delaney still in at quarterback. Whitewater showing pressure from the weak side. They roll into the pressure and there's a flag down. As they were trying to time the blitz, I believe Whitewater jumped off sides. Let's see exactly what the call is. That's exactly what it is. Offsides Whitewater. They will still be short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd down in inches, actually. Ball at the 17.5. 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Didn't measure. Referee says 1st down, so it's about 5.5 yards remaining on that 3rd down. It was enough to give it to him. It'll be a 1st down. So a fresh set of downs now, and I believe Glynn Academy will let these final 10 seconds roll off. That's exactly what they will do, and we will go into the 4th quarter. 1 more quarter remaining here in this 2nd round of the playoff action. Your score, Whitewater 26, Glynn Academy 14. Thanks for watching on PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium here in Fayetteville, Georgia. Getting ready for the start of the 4th quarter. Your score, Whitewater 26, Glynn Academy 14. Thanks for joining. Referee still holding. Now I believe they're ready to go, making sure the chains are ready. I count 1, 2, 3 running backs in the backfield for the Terrors. 1 wide receiver wide to the right. Delaney under center. Snap to Delaney. A misdirection counter. They give it to Alfred, who leaps over, looking for the goal line, and he gets in. Touchdown, Jonathan Alfred gets in for the score. Glynn Academy gets just a little bit closer. Siren goes off in the backfield for the visiting team, Glynn Academy, and there are just 6 points, hoping to be 5 points away from tying this ball game up. This has been a seesaw affair. Here comes the point after touchdown. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good, and your updated score. Glynn Academy 21. The Whitewater Wildcats 26. Very early in the 4th quarter, still a lot of football to be played. 11 minutes, 51 seconds to be exact. Now the Wildcats of Whitewater will get set to receive the kickoff. Remember, Whitewater coming into this contest 10-1. Glynn Academy came in 8-3. a seesaw battle. It has been back and forth, back and forth. It's been back and forth between the two star players. Mr. Conley, number 25 for Whitewater, and number 1, Alford for Glynn Academy. The wind is still a factor. Wind coming from south to north, a sideways wind now coming in at Wildcat Stadium. Ball is on the tee. Glynn Academy set to let it rip. A pooch kick once again. That's fielded at the 15-yard line, and he slips and falls. Number 7, Christian Wofford, looked to spin around and change directions, tried to get down here to the right side, but he slipped and fell. So the Wildcats will take over at their own 13-yard line. Not the ideal field position at all. First down and 10 now for the Wildcats. Let's see if they can answer the recent score of the Terrors. Jay Ashley, the quarterback, starting to make a name for himself in this contest, breaks the huddle. I formation. Conley dots the I, 1 receiver to each side, 1 tight end to each side. Ashley gives it to Conley. A wave of defenders meet him, and he will be tackled just over the line of scrimmage. That defensive line for the Terrors have been impressive thus far. Conley has gotten loose a few times, but they haven't let it continue. They have buckled down just a little bit. If they can continue to do this and get the ball right back into their offense, they can look to take the lead. They gave him a gain of 1. Second down and 9 now from the 14. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right. Conley goes into the slot to the left, empty set. Snap back to Ashley, looks right, now looks left, sees nobody open, now goes forward across the 15 to about the 16 and a half, maybe 17. Picks up a chunk of yardage, which will bring up third down and about 6 now. Should be third down and 7. Ball sits at the 16-yard line. Ashley looking downfield, no one open that time. Couldn't do anything but keep it and sneak it forward for a very small gain. Third down now, deep into their own territory is Whitewater. I formation, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Ashley, they play action to Conley. Ashley steps up, looking downfield, pump fake, and he will be sacked in the backfield, and a late flag comes in from the back judge. A sack is on the play. Let's see exactly what the call is in the secondary. Some pushing and shoving in the secondary must be. And this flag came in as soon as the sack came in. It'll be a defensive holding on Glynn Academy. Defensive holding in the secondary. Let's see where the ball will be marked off. And that's a bummer after the defensive line of Glynn Academy gets the sack on quarterback Ashley. And that'll be wiped away as the flag did come in late. Still trying to see where they're going to mark off the ball. Defensive holding, and that will result in a first down. So a gift from Glynn Academy keeps the drive going for Whitewater. Ball now at the 26. Definitely cannot start piling up the penalties here in the waiting moments of this ball game. Timeout on the field. Glynn Academy coach on the field, a little frustrated and upset after the last call, and we'll take a timeout with them. 10 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Your score, Whitewater 26, Glynn Academy 21. You're listening to PlayOnSports.com.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot.
Welcome back to Wildcat Stadium, Fayetteville, Georgia. Fourth quarter action, 10 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. Wildcats nursing a very small lead. They're on top, 26-21, but the most important thing is they are leading. and they have the football, even though they're in their own territory. Ball sits at their own 26-yard line. They get a gift first down from Glynn Academy. Glynn Academy had them sacked, but a penalty gives them the first. I formation with two receivers to the left. Ashley gives it to the second guy through. That's Conley. Conley going through arm tackles. Goes forward for about 6-7 yards. Across the 30 to about the 32-yard line. Gains about 7.5. Bring up second down and short now. Under 10 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Ashley looking over to the sideline, getting the call in from his head coach. Looks at the wristband, barks out the signals, now breaks the huddle. Conley still in the backfield for Whitewater. Two receivers to the left this time. Ashley gives it to Conley. Conley trying to stretch it out to the right, misses one arm tackle, but there's no one there. He will be tackled after a very short gain. Number 23 on the tackle again, Cannon Thomas. Cannon Thomas has been racking it up the tackles tonight. Third down and 1 now for Whitewater. Ball sits at their own 35-yard line. Glynn Academy looking for the visiting section to get loud. Whitewater gets loud. Very important third down here in the fourth quarter, 9 minutes to play. Two running backs in the backfield. Ashley under center. They give it to Conley. Conley goes forward. I think he barely got the first down. And he does get enough for the first down. And excuse me, that wasn't Conley. That was number 7, Christian Walford on the carry. Walford lunges forward for the first. So a fresh set of downs again for Whitewater. They continue to pick up first downs. 8 minutes, 45 seconds remaining and counting. The clock is slowly but surely ticking away. Walford still in, dots the I. Ashley, they give it to Walford. Flags fly in from everywhere. False start. Whitewater moved a little bit early. Back him up 5 yards and repeat first down. So right now, Conley on the sideline, getting a breather. First down and 15 now. 8.5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, and now the clock rolls. Ball at their own 32. Ashley running in the play. They break the huddle. Walford still in at tailback. 3 running backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to each side. Straight drop from Ashley, looking left, pumps left, now spins around, looking to throw it. Can't get it off. He actually lost the football, but I believe Ashley fell right on top of it. Sack on the play by number 16, E.J. Booker. Booker poked the ball off, but luckily Ashley fell right on top of it. Second down and a country mile now. Put it this way. They got to get to the 47 to get the first down. The ball is sitting on the 19-yard line. If that's not the definition of a country mile, I don't know what is. 7.5 minutes and counting now. Whitewater still on top, 26-21. They got Conley back in the game now. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap to Ashley. Option. Wanted to pitch it to Conley, but could not. And he will be tackled in the backfield. And guess who? Number 9, C.J. Welsh on the tackle. The senior defensive end brings up third down and long now. If I'm the Wildcats, I definitely run the football just to get more time off the clock and just settle for the punt. A turnover in this end of the field would be tragic. Substitutions coming in and out for the Wildcats. Wildcats break the huddle. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to each side. Snap back to Ashley, looking to pass, looking left. Now throws a deep bomb down the right sideline. Contact, bobbled. Did he catch it? No, incomplete. A ton of contact on that left sideline. Cannot believe there was not a flag thrown. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Whitewater has to punt. So Glynn Academy will get the ball back with plenty of time to try to take the lead. Back to field the punt. Number 10, Emmett Thomas. Emmett Thomas will hover around midfield, get a little bit past it. Whitewater getting set to punt. They need number 47, Austin Bernard, to get a good leg on this one to try and flip the field. Emmett Thomas comes up closer to 35 this time. Bernard puts a leg on it. Thomas will field it at the 49, actually muffs it and has to dive on it. Luckily, he does get on it. So they will start in their own territory at the 45-yard line. Glynn Academy has an opportunity here. 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining. They trail only by 5. A touchdown will give them the lead here late in the fourth quarter. This series is a huge one for both sides of the football, for Whitewater and Glynn Academy. Glynn Academy breaks the huddle. Delaney still in at quarterback. 2 receivers to each side. Motion from left to right. That's Spalding. Snap to Delaney. Delaney looks right, looking for Spalding. Has Spalding. Did he catch it and stay in bounds? No, incomplete. Hit him in his hands, but didn't get any of the feet in bounds. Incomplete, brings up second down. A little swing pattern that Spalding was running down the right sideline. Could not connect. Second down and 10. Ball still at their own 45. Delaney in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. The home stands come alive here on second down. Snap back. They give it to the tailback. Gets across the line of scrimmage. Gains 1, maybe 2, and that's it. That time they locked up number 1, Jonathan Alford. Couldn't find any wiggle room. Defensive line of Whitewater did the job that time, and now it's third down. Ball at their own 47. Third down and 8. 5 minutes, 45 seconds and counting. Shotgun formation for Delaney. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, 1 running back in the backfield. Snap to Delaney. He rolls right, under pressure, looking to throw, throws it downfield. It was caught, stays in bounds, and is right at the first down marker. That will be a first down for Glynn Academy. It was caught by number 2, Spalding. Right at the first down marker, Spalding comes up with a huge reception. Now in Wildcat territory. Ball at the Wildcat 45, first down and 10. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers stacked to each side. Delaney in the shotgun. Whitewater shows blitz. Delaney gives it to Alford. Makes a host of Whitewater Wildcats miss, and he lunges forward, and he has another first down. Number 1, Jonathan Alford, with a gain of about 10.5 yards across the 35 to the 34. Another fresh set of downs for Glynn Academy. 2 plays, 2 first downs, and now they break the huddle again. Same formation, 2 receivers to each side. Snap to Delaney. They give it to Alford again. Alford runs into his own man in the backfield, and name your favorite Wildcat. I count about 4, maybe even 5 Wildcats on the tackle, which will bring up second down and long. Under 5 minutes to play now in the fourth quarter. Starting to get late in this final period. The ball is across the 35 to the 34. Second down and 10. Whistle on the play. This looks like it will be a timeout by Whitewater. Whitewater takes a timeout, and we will take one with them. 4 minutes, 44 seconds remaining in the contest. Whitewater on top of Glynn Academy, 26-21. You're watching PlayOnSports.com.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1. For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
For live scoring and highlights of GHSA football playoffs produced by Play on Sports, go to www.playonsports.com/football playoffs. Coming out of the timeout here in Fayetteville, Georgia, Wildcat Stadium. Fourth quarter action, your score. Wildcats on top 26-21 on top of Glynn Academy. Ball sits at the 34, second down and 10. Glynn Academy on offense, 2 receivers to each side. Delaney still in at quarterback. Straight drop, plenty of time. Now throws a dart down the left sideline, has a receiver, both of them fall. Receiver looking for the flag, and he throws it. Flag on the play. This looks like in the area of defensive pass interference. Delaney was looking for number 6, Carl Mack, down the left sideline. He had him. The receiver and the defender tripped up. Flag was thrown, and let's see what the call will be. From up here, it looks like a defensive pass interference, but there is a conference here at the 35-yard line. Conversation still going on. The official with the white hat says pass interference. Oh, there are 2 penalties on Whitewater. There was a pass interference on Whitewater that was declined. There was also a personal foul, 15-yard roughing the passer penalty on Whitewater that will be accepted. So Glynn Academy takes the more expensive penalty and gets inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. First down and 10, Glynn Academy in the red zone. 4 minutes, 37 seconds. 2 receivers to each side. Delaney still in at quarterback. Delaney hands it off to Alfred. Alfred trying to push the pile up the middle. Gets across the line of scrimmage, but that's it. A host of Wildcats meet him in the hole. Brings up second down and long. Second down and about 8. So penalties from both sides, from the Wildcats and from the Terrors, have really affected this ball game. We're starting to get late now in the fourth quarter. Whitewater desperately trying to hold on to a 26-21 lead. 4 minutes remaining in the contest. Glynn Academy knocking on the door. Delaney this time will go under center. Single back formation. Alfred the only one in the backfield. Delaney tosses it to Alfred to the right. He wants to throw it. A man wide open. Touchdown! Terrors! The halfback pass. Mr. Alfred said he can do more than just run it. He can pass it. It was complete to number 6, Carl Mack. And Glynn Academy has taken the lead. They toss it to Alfred. Alfred fakes like he wants to run it to the right side and tosses it in the end zone for the touchdown. Glynn Academy takes the lead by 1 with the point after touchdown pending. What a great play call by head coach Rob Ridings. The halfback pass in the end zone, and man, it was a beauty. He was left wide open. Glynn Academy on top, and Glynn Academy takes a timeout. Join the conversation about high school sports. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. The seesaw affair continues as Glynn Academy now is on top. 27-26, Terrors on top of the Wildcats. 3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Point after touchdown still to come after the halfback pass. That caught everybody on the Whitewater side off guard. And it looks like Glynn Academy will go for 2. They're in the Wildcat formation. Jonathan Alford is the quarterback. 3 running backs stacked to the left. Motion from right to left. Snap to Alfred. Looks like a straight sweep to the left side. and he does not get in. The Wildcats are there to stop him. First one there to meet him. Number 7, Walford. 2-point conversion unsuccessful. So your score remains Glynn Academy 27, Whitewater 26. The lead has changed once again. 3 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. So now the Wildcats of Whitewater have to respond here. They are hoping to get a pretty good return from their return men, led by number 7, Walford. Been a very interesting contest this evening. Once again, want to thank you for joining us on PlayOnSports.com, your destination for high school sports. Glynn Academy getting set to kick off. Whitewater getting set to receive. Another pooch punch. That will be fielded at the 21, gets across the 25. A flag comes in from way downfield, lands around the 26, 27-yard line, right around the area where the runner was pushed out of bounds. Let's see exactly what the flag will be. Check the guy with the white hat, and let's see exactly what penalty we have. Chop block on the receiving team. This will back Whitewater up a good bit. And I said it earlier, about 90% of the penalties on special teams is on the receiving team. So that chop block will back them up all the way to their own 13, 14-yard line. They have it at the 14. So Whitewater has a lot of work to do if they're trying to get into the end zone on this possession. There's only 3.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Ashley comes out under center. 2 running backs in the backfield. They give it to Conley. Conley stretches out to the right, gets upfield across the 20, close to the first down marker. He's going to be very close. The ball is at the 23-yard line. He will be 1 yard short. A gain of 9 for Conley. 2nd down and 1 now for Whitewater. 3 minutes remaining in the contest and counting. 2 running backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to each side. Ashley under center. They toss it to Conley. They're going to do a halfback pass of their own, but he throws it to no one. Incomplete. It was well covered by Glynn Academy. Conley was looking for number 23, Jake Carlson, but it was well guarded, especially by number 10, Emmett Thomas. Brings up 3rd down and 1 now. Under 3 minutes to play. 2 minutes, 55 seconds. Glynn Academy nursing a 1-point lead. They're on top 27-26. Let's see what Whitewater dials up on 3rd down and 1. Ball at their own 23, 2 receivers to the left. 2 running backs in the backfield. Ashley gives it to Conley. Conley, did he get enough? I'm not quite sure. I believe they will give it to him as he only needed 1 yard, and I think he got exactly that, and that is enough for the 1st down. Ball now at their own 24. A fresh set of downs now for the Wildcats. A roar comes from the home crowd as the chains continue to move. Another thing that continues to move is the clock. 2 minutes, 35 seconds and counting. Whitewater breaks the huddle with 2 receivers in the backfield. Ashley tosses it wide to Conley. Conley stretches it out, gets a 1st down and more down the left sideline. He was pushed out at the 39-yard line. A gain of about 14 on the pitch play. Another fresh set of downs now for Whitewater. Whitewater starting to move the football. Getting closer and closer to Glynn Academy territory. 2 minutes, 25 seconds and counting. Clock is now stopped, and it will start on the snap of the football. Conley, they pitch it to him again. looking for a block, trying to get to the right edge, but can't get there, and actually falls in the backfield. That will be a loss of about 1.5. And Conley actually limps off the field. So not a good sign if you're a Wildcat fan. Come in the game for him, number 7, Christian Walford. So now Walford comes into the game. And they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. It didn't look like it to me, but they said he did. 2nd down and 10. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back goes into the slot. Snap to Ashley, looking right, throws right. Wide open, complete, across the 50, across the 40, across the 30, dragging defenders. That's number 23, Jake Carlson, down to the Glynn Academy 30. Nice pitch and catch from Ashley to Carlson to the 30. 1 minute, 35 seconds, and now rolling. 132, 131. Wildcats to the line of scrimmage. They're missing a player. Now one runs onto the field. Ashley gives the play to the fullback. Now they're ready to go. Ashley, they toss it to Conley. Stretching it out to the left. He has blockers and dives out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. It's in the area of holding. We'll have to see exactly what the call will be. Conley was looking for the edge. He had some blockers out in front of him. He did get a nice chunk of positive yardage, but unfortunately, it looks like this one will be coming back. They throw the flag at the 30-yard line, and that's exactly what the call is. Holding on the offense. Back them up 10 yards and repeat the play. It'll be 1st down and 20 now from the Glynn Academy 40. Whitewater starting to run out of time. I know they're trying to get in the field goal range, but they only have 1 minute and 9 seconds to do it. Update you on the wind condition. It has died down a little bit here in the 4th quarter. The flag in the east end zone still moving, but not as stiff as it was earlier. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap to Ashley. They give it to Conley up the middle. Gets past a few, gets past 2, but not the 3rd one. Slung down by number 70, Stout, which will bring up 2nd down and long. Now a whistle on the play, timeout Whitewater, and we will take one with them. 59 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Drama here at Wildcat Stadium. Your score, Glynn Academy 27, Whitewater 26. Stay tuned.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you in one shot at
Welcome back to Fayetteville, Georgia, Wildcat Stadium. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter at PlayOnSports, hashtag GHSA Football. Drama here in Fayetteville, Georgia. There's only 59 seconds remaining, and the home team is down by 1. Glynn Academy on top, 27-26. Whitewater in Glynn Academy territory, but it is 2nd down and 15 at the Glynn Academy 35. Shotgun formation now for Whitewater. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Conley, the stud running back, is in the slot. Snap to Ashley, looking right, still looking. Now lets it go down the middle of the field. He had Conley wide open, but missed him. Incomplete, and Ashley takes a shot at the end. It was covered by number 23, Cannon Thomas, but Conley was open. Ashley just overshot him. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 15 now for Whitewater. 54 seconds remaining in the contest. 3rd down and long for Whitewater. Not quite in field goal range, I don't believe. You're talking about a 52-yard field goal from here. Just as I say it, the wind picks up. 3rd down and long. Shotgun formation. Same formation as last play. Snap to Ashley. Has a pocket in front of him. Pressure. Lets it go. Contact, and there's the flag. Defensive pass interference, and I got to tell you, I think that's the right call. Cornerback got there a little bit early, and the referee had no choice but to throw it. My question, if I'm a Glynn Academy fan, was the ball questionable? Was the ball catchable? Excuse me. That's what the call is. Defensive pass interference. And that gives that gives Whitewater a first down. On 3rd down and 15, they get a pass interference that gives them a first down, and now they're in field goal range. The ball is at the 20. Number 47, Austin Bernard, I hope you're down there, warm him up. Ball at the 20, 49 seconds remaining. 2 running backs in the backfield, 3 tight ends in the game. Snap to Ashley. They toss it to Conley. Conley looking for the right edge. Gets to the 15 and cuts forward. Gets across the 15. Close to the 12-yard line. Clock is ticking away. 36, 35, 34 seconds remaining in the contest. Ashley signaling he wants to spike it. Everybody line up. Everyone does. Ashley spikes it and stops the clock. Glynn Academy does have 1 timeout left, and so does Whitewater. 27 seconds remaining. Ball at the Glynn Academy 12. Now, they spiked the ball on 2nd down, so it's very important that they realize it should be 3rd down here. 3rd down and 2. Only 27 seconds, and ladies and gentlemen, this one has been a treat here in Fayetteville. I formation. Conley dots the I. They need 2 yards for the first. Ashley, they give it to Conley. Conley gets the first down. Conley gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 25, Kendall Conley, basically walks into the end zone, and the homestand erupts. Just 22 seconds remaining on the clock. And the homestands go wild. Whitewater on top, 32-27, point after touchdown pending. Referee comes in, blows the whistle. Timeout, Whitewater. They give it to the star, the stud, the senior, Kendall Conley. On 3rd down and 2, he gets more than 2 yards. He gets the touchdown. There has been no answer for number 25 this evening, and it's fitting that he gets the go-ahead touchdown with under a half a minute remaining in the contest. Oh, this has been a good back-and-forth affair, a very good seesaw affair. The home team, Whitewater on top, 32-27. Game still not over. Still a glimmer of hope left for Glynn Academy, but I'll tell you what, the fat lady is warming up. She's getting ready to sing her last tune. 22 seconds remaining, and that's it. Point after touchdown still pending. Whitewater is now out of timeouts. Glynn Academy has 1 timeout remaining. Whitewater trots onto the field. Now they will go for 2. Ashley will go under center. Number 7, Christian Walford, dots the I. They shift and the 2 tight ends go to the right. Now Walford goes up into the fullback position. Fullback goes in motion as well. Snap to Ashley, straight drop, looking right, rolls right. Has a wide open receiver, touchdown. 2-point conversion is definitely successful. Whitewater on top and looking very, very impressive right now with only 22 seconds remaining. This kickoff will be very important. Whitewater on top, 34-27. 22 seconds remaining. Glynn Academy looking to put something together on this kickoff return. This return will tell everything if they have a late, desperate shot at a victory here tonight. Can Glynn Academy snatch a victory out of the jaws of defeat? Whitewater getting ready to kick it off to Glynn Academy. The usual suspects back for Glynn Academy. Jonathan Alford and number 24, Adrian Cross. What a treat this has been in the second round of the 2012 Georgia State High School playoffs. Whitewater has it on the tee. They let it rip. A squib kick that will be fielded at the 30, and he slips and falls. They'll give him a little more. They'll mark it down at the 31. 2 seconds rolled off the clock, so only 20 seconds now remaining. If I'm the head coach of Whitewater, I'm telling everybody to get back. Glynn Academy needs a touchdown and touchdown only to win this ball game. And Whitewater says they need one more player on the field. Now I believe they had it straight and ready to go. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right for Glynn Academy. Delaney still in at quarterback. Snap to Delaney. He rolls right, coming under pressure. He's going to have to let it go. Fumble on the play. Goes back to the 5-yard line, and Whitewater falls on it. And that will be your ball game. Delaney rolled right, didn't see the pressure coming from the backside. The ball pops out, and Whitewater falls on it, and that will be all she wrote. 10 seconds left on the clock. Whitewater with the football inside the 5. And the Wildcats have sealed the deal. We should see a victory formation from the Wildcats. They should take one knee, and this ball game should be over. What an outstanding ball game it was. That's exactly what is taking place. Victory formation. Conley points up to the sky. They are moving on to the Elite 8. A late rush comes in from Glynn Academy. They take the knee. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1. The Wildcats of Whitewater High School will move on to the Elite 8 of the 2012 Georgia State High School playoffs. What an outstanding contest it was. Glynn Academy gave Whitewater all they could handle. Glynn Academy had the lead late in the ball game, but just couldn't hang on. As we shift very quickly into the post-game show on PlayOnSports.com. It's very simple for me, folks. The star of the game, the player of the game, from Whitewater High School, number 25, Kendall Conley. He was Mr. Everything for the Wildcats this evening. He ran it very well, and he got the go-ahead touchdown late in the fourth quarter. Without a doubt, number 25, Kendall Conley, is the MVP of this ball game. Our runner-up has to go to the quarterback, number 1, Jay Ashley. Did a nice job of distributing the football, and when no one was open downfield, Mr. Ashley held on to the football and made some positive plays with his feet as well. Well, that's all she wrote here from Fayetteville, Georgia. Wildcat Stadium. Your final score. The Wildcats 34. Glynn Academy 27. I am RJ Lewis. Once again, folks, thank you for joining us on PlayOnSports.com. Good night, everybody.